What if I told you there's a group of people who live 15 years longer than the average American, have 70% fewer heart attacks, and rarely develop dementia, all without expensive medications or extreme diets? In the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal the 5 proven lifestyle secrets from Mediterranean regions that research shows can add over a decade to your life. And the third secret is something 95% of Americans do completely wrong every single day, but it takes just 2 minutes to fix. Meet 89-year-old Sofia from Crete, Greece, who still tends her garden daily and walks 3 miles without assistance. Meanwhile, her American cousin James, age 74, struggles with multiple medications and mobility issues. The difference? 5 simple lifestyle choices that Mediterranean people have practiced for centuries. Secret 1. The Mediterranean eating pattern. The first secret isn't about restricting food or counting calories. It's about embracing the right combinations at the right times. Research from Harvard School of Public Health followed over 74,000 people for 20 years and discovered that those who followed Mediterranean eating patterns had a 30% lower risk of heart disease and lived an average of 8.5 years longer than those eating typical American diets. The Mediterranean approach focuses on whole foods, healthy fats, and natural timing that works with your body's natural rhythms rather than against them. What makes this eating pattern so powerful is that it doesn't require you to give up flavor or satisfaction. Instead, it enhances both while protecting your health. The magic happens when you combine olive oil with vegetables, nuts with fruits, and fish with herbs in ways that maximize nutrient absorption. Dr. Frank Hu from Harvard Medical School explains that this combination creates what scientists call nutritional synergy, where foods work together to provide benefits that exceed what each food could offer alone. For example, the healthy fats in olive oil help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from vegetables, while the antioxidants in herbs multiply the anti-inflammatory benefits of fish. When 73-year-old Catherine from Boston switched to Mediterranean-style meals, she noticed increased energy within 2 weeks, and her doctor reduced her cholesterol medication within 6 months. The key difference wasn't just what she ate, but how she combined and prepared her foods. Mediterranean people also understand the importance of meal timing and social eating. They eat their largest meal at midday when their metabolism is naturally highest, and they never eat alone when possible. Studies from the University of Barcelona show that people who eat their main meal before 3 p.m. lose 25% more weight and have better blood sugar control than those who eat later. The social aspect of eating triggers the release of oxytocin, which improves digestion and reduces stress hormones that can interfere with nutrient absorption. This approach transforms eating from a rushed, stressful activity into a healing, nourishing ritual that supports both physical and emotional health. Here's what you need to do today. Replace butter with extra virgin olive oil, add a handful of nuts to your breakfast, and include at least 2 servings of vegetables with olive oil at lunch and dinner. Start with 1 meal and gradually expand this pattern throughout your day. Make your lunch the largest meal of the day and try to eat with others whenever possible. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even small changes create measurable improvements in your cardiovascular health and brain function. Your arteries are aging every day you delay making these changes, and the window for reversing damage gets smaller with each passing month. Don't wait. Start implementing this at your very next meal. Secret 2, the social connection factor. Did you know that loneliness can be as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? Research from Brigham Young University analyzed data from over 148 studies involving more than 300,000 participants and found that strong social connections increase your odds of survival by 50%. Mediterranean cultures have built their entire social structure around regular, meaningful connections that happen naturally throughout each day. creating what researchers call social resilience. Your body's ability to fight disease and stress through human connection. The difference between Mediterranean and American social patterns isn't the number of friends you have, but the quality and frequency of your daily interactions. The Mediterranean approach to social connection isn't about large gatherings or forced interactions. It's about creating daily touchpoints with people who matter to you, whether that's sharing a meal, having a brief conversation with a neighbor, or participating in community activities. Studies from the University of Michigan show that just 10 minutes of positive social interaction can lower cortisol levels, reduce blood pressure, and boost immune function. The key is that these interactions happen naturally throughout the day, not as scheduled events. Mediterranean people shop at local markets where they know the vendors, gather in town squares for evening walks, and maintain multi-generational family connections that provide both support and purpose. Research from the Mayo Clinic reveals that socially connected people have 50% less risk of dementia and live an average of 3.7 years longer than those who are isolated. The protective effect of social connection is so powerful that it actually changes your gene expression, turning on genes that fight inflammation and turning off genes that promote aging. When 68-year-old Frank from Phoenix started having coffee with his neighbor 3 times a week, his blood pressure dropped 15 points and his sleep quality improved dramatically. More importantly, he found himself looking forward to each day instead of dreading the loneliness that had become his constant companion. Make social connection a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Call one person each day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Join a local group, attend community events, or simply chat with cashiers and neighbors. The key is consistency. Brief, regular connections are more powerful than occasional long visits. Your brain needs social stimulation to maintain cognitive function and emotional resilience. Consider volunteering at local organizations, joining hobby groups, or participating in community activities that align with your interests. The goal isn't to become extremely social overnight, but to gradually build a network of regular, positive interactions that support your health and well-being. Isolation accelerates aging and increases your risk of dementia, depression, and early death. Every day you spend alone when you could be connecting with others is a day you're choosing to age faster. Don't wait. Reach out to someone today. Secret 3. The daily movement ritual. Here's what 95% of Americans get wrong about exercise after age 60. They think it has to be intense, structured, or happen in a gym. Mediterranean people incorporate movement into their daily lives so naturally that it doesn't feel like exercise at all. Mayo Clinic researchers studied movement patterns in blue zones and discovered that people who live the longest don't run marathons or lift heavy weights. They walk, garden, climb stairs, and use their bodies for daily tasks throughout the day. The Mediterranean approach to movement is based on what researchers call incidental exercise, physical activity that happens as a natural part of daily life rather than as a separate scheduled event. The Mediterranean approach treats movement as medicine, not punishment. Instead of forcing yourself through painful workouts, you integrate gentle, consistent movement into activities you already do. Research from the Journal of the American Medical Association shows that just 22 minutes of daily movement, walking, gardening, or household tasks can reduce your risk of premature death by 30%. The key is that this movement is spread throughout the day rather than concentrated in one intense session. Mediterranean people walk to the market, climb stairs to their apartments, tend gardens, and participate in community activities that require gentle physical activity. This constant low-level movement keeps their joints flexible, their muscles strong, and their cardiovascular system healthy without the stress and injury risk of intense exercise. Studies from the University of Pittsburgh followed 1,500 adults over age 65 for 10 years and found that those who incorporated movement into daily activities had 40% better balance, 30% stronger bones, and 50% fewer falls than those who relied on structured exercise alone. The Mediterranean lifestyle creates what researchers call functional fitness, strength and mobility that directly translates to daily activities. When 71-year-old Helen from Seattle started parking farther away from stores and taking stairs instead of elevators, she gained strength and balance that her doctor said was equivalent to someone 15 years younger. She also discovered that she enjoyed this approach much more than her previous gym routine, making it easier to maintain long-term. Transform your daily routine into movement opportunities. Walk while talking on the phone, stand during TV commercials, take stairs whenever possible, and spend 10 minutes each morning doing gentle stretches or yard work. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself, but to keep your body active and engaged throughout the day. Start with just 10 minutes of additional movement and gradually increase as your body adapts. Consider activities that serve dual purposes. Gardening provides both movement and fresh air. Walking to errands combines transportation with exercise, and household tasks can become opportunities for strength building. The Mediterranean approach recognizes that movement should enhance your life, not dominate it. Your muscles are losing strength and your bones are becoming more fragile every day you remain sedentary. Falls and fractures become increasingly likely as weakness progresses, and the window for building strength narrows with each passing month. Your muscles are losing strength every day you delay. Secret 4. The stress management approach. Mediterranean people have a secret weapon against America's biggest silent killer, chronic stress. The American Heart Association reports that chronic stress increases your risk of heart attack by 40% and stroke by 50%, but Mediterranean cultures have developed natural stress relief practices that are woven into their daily routines. These aren't complex meditation techniques or expensive treatments. They're simple, practical approaches that calm your nervous system and protect your cardiovascular health. The Mediterranean understanding of stress management is based on the concept of active rest, activities that restore your energy while still engaging your mind and body in pleasant ways. The Mediterranean stress management approach centers on what researchers call restorative pausing, brief periods throughout the day when you intentionally slow down and reset your nervous system. Studies from the University of California show that just 5 minutes of deep breathing can lower cortisol levels for up to 6 hours and reduce inflammation markers that contribute to aging. Mediterranean cultures naturally incorporate these pauses through afternoon rest periods, leisurely meals, and evening walks that allow the body to recover from daily stressors. The siesta tradition isn't about laziness, it's about recognizing that the human body needs regular recovery periods to function optimally. Research from NASA shows that a 20-minute afternoon rest can improve cognitive performance by 34% and reduce stress hormones by 50%. Mediterranean people also understand the importance of engaging in activities that naturally reduce stress while providing enjoyment and social connection. They spend time in nature, participate in community activities, and maintain hobbies that bring them joy and satisfaction. Studies from Stanford University show that spending just 20 minutes in nature can reduce cortisol levels by 21% and lower blood pressure by an average of 10 points. The Mediterranean approach to stress management recognizes that the best stress relief comes from activities that feed your soul while calming your nervous system. When 66-year-old Alice from Denver started taking evening walks in her neighborhood and spending 15 minutes each morning tending her small herb garden, she noticed that her chronic headaches disappeared and her sleep quality improved dramatically. Create your own stress relief ritual that fits your lifestyle. Set 3 alarms throughout your day for 2-minute breathing breaks. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Take a 10-minute walk after meals. Spend 5 minutes in morning sunlight, or simply sit quietly with a warm cup of tea. The key is consistency. Small, regular breaks are more powerful than occasional long relaxation sessions. Consider activities that combine stress relief with other benefits. Gardening provides both stress relief and gentle exercise. Reading combines relaxation with mental stimulation, and spending time with pets or in nature offers both stress reduction and mood enhancement. The goal is to create natural pauses in your day that allow your nervous system to reset and recover. Chronic stress is literally aging your cells faster, shortening your telomeres, and increasing inflammation throughout your body. Every stressful day without proper recovery is accelerating your biological aging process and increasing your risk of serious health problems. Every stressful day ages you faster. Act now. Secret 5. The purpose-driven lifestyle. The final secret explains why Mediterranean seniors stay sharp, motivated, and actively engaged well into their 90s. Research from the Rush University Medical Center followed over 900 seniors for 7 years and found that those with a strong sense of purpose were 44% less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease and lived an average of 7 years longer than those without clear purpose. Mediterranean cultures naturally create purpose through community roles, family responsibilities, and meaningful daily activities that give life direction and meaning. The Mediterranean approach to purpose isn't about grand achievements or career success. It's about finding daily meaning in simple activities that contribute to your community and family. Purpose isn't about grand gestures or life-changing career moves. It's about having a reason to get up each morning and feeling that your actions matter. Studies from the University of Rochester show that people with strong purpose have lower levels of stress hormones, better immune function, and maintain cognitive abilities longer than those without clear direction. The Mediterranean approach to purpose focuses on contribution, whether that's through family, community, or personal growth activities that create meaning and connection. Mediterranean seniors often serve as family advisors, community volunteers, or keepers of cultural traditions that give them important roles and responsibilities. This sense of being needed and valued provides powerful motivation to stay healthy and engaged. Research from the Harvard Study of Adult Development, which has followed participants for over 80 years, shows that people with strong purpose have 30% better memory function and 40% less risk of depression in their later years. The protective effect of purpose is so strong that it actually changes brain structure, increasing gray matter in areas associated with memory and decision-making. When 69-year-old Thomas from Chicago started volunteering at the local library and teaching computer skills to other seniors, he not only found renewed energy and enthusiasm, but also noticed improvements in his own memory and cognitive function. The act of teaching and helping others created a positive feedback loop that benefited both his students and his own brain health. Identify your daily why by asking yourself 3 questions. What activities make you feel most alive? How can you contribute to others' well-being? What knowledge or skills do you want to develop or share? Start with one small action each day that aligns with your answers. Volunteer for 30 minutes weekly. Teach someone a skill you possess, or pursue a hobby that brings you joy. The key is consistency. Small, regular actions that align with your values create lasting purpose and motivation. Consider ways to share your life experience and knowledge with others, whether through formal volunteering, informal mentoring, or simply being a positive presence in your community. The goal isn't to take on overwhelming responsibilities, but to find meaningful ways to contribute that energize rather than drain you. Without purpose, your brain loses motivation to stay sharp, and your body loses the drive to stay healthy. Mental decline accelerates when you don't have meaningful activities to engage your cognitive abilities, and depression becomes more likely when you lack direction and contribution. Your brain needs purpose to stay young. Start today. These 5 Mediterranean secrets work together to create what researchers call lifestyle synergy, where each healthy habit amplifies the benefits of the others. You don't need to move to Greece or completely overhaul your life overnight. Start with one secret that resonates most with you, master it for 2 weeks, then gradually add the others. Remember, Mediterranean people didn't develop these habits through willpower alone. They made them so natural and enjoyable that they became automatic parts of daily life. Which of these 5 secrets surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let me know which one you're going to try first. If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities for healthy aging, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. You could literally be helping them add years to their life.